If you have like no appetite, just understand that there's a reason this is going on. This is not a personality issue. This is not some genetic problem that you have, even though someone may have told you that when they don't really understand what's actually happening. But the reason it's so hard to find real answers for a lack of appetite is because the underlying cause is not going to be the same for every person. So it can create a lot of confusion from person to person. There are hormones in our body that give us a signal like, hey, you should be time to get some food in here. Let's get something to eat. And so when we're not getting that signal, people just assume, oh man, our hormones are broken. Let's go to a garage sale and get some new hormones. But that's usually not the case. There's a reason you're not getting that signal, and it's usually because of malfunctions or some type of burden that the body is dealing with where it's saying, look, I can't deal with breaking down food. For the body to break down our food into these nutrients that the body really needs takes more resources than just about anything that we do. So if the body's dealing with some type of burden, like some type of infection or digestive overgrowth or some type of problem like that, it might not want to bring in a whole bunch of food and change its attention from this problem that it's dealing with to this issue of needing to break this food down. Now, in most cases, there are digestive malfunctions going on, like a person's inability to make enough stomach acid. This is very common. Millions of people turn off their stomach acid on purpose every day. But if a person isn't making their stomach acid, whether they're taking a medication or not, there's lots of reasons that someone might not be able to make enough stomach acid. But if they can't acidify that food, that's the way the body starts that breakdown process. It has to acidify that food. So if we're not making enough stomach acid, that food has to break down by like rotting and fermenting. Well, if you put a bunch of food in your trash can and just left it there for days and you came back and saw that it was rotting and fermenting, how pleasant would that be? It would be all this disgusting odor and chemicals that were created and all these gases and junk. Well, that can happen in your body too. So it's going to create an environment where more food is really not requested because the body's still dealing with the last meal that you ate. So in order to really have an appetite and to want to eat, we really need to be able to break that food down. Once a person can break their food down and access the nutrients in that food, the body's going to be like, oh yeah, give me more of that. That's a great idea. This is really what I need. So if you want to understand these malfunctions that can come about along with other things that can restrict appetite, click on the link on the screen in the pinned comment or in the description of this short for our full video on 4 causes for loss of appetite.